Good afternoon. It's such a great pleasure to be in a company of such wonderful and inspiring crowd. I began building my career of showcasing the Philippines to the world at 35,000 feet. Yes, I'm proud to tell you that I was once a tourism frontliner and a flight attendant. I've been told many times to stop and give up, but I did not. I persevere and rise above the challenges. This is probably the reason why today I was chosen to stand before you to share and hopefully inspire you with my story through the presentation I have purposely entitled Tourism, the Business of Breaking Barriers.
Wanda Corazon, and her struggles began the moment she was born. Wanda was a middle child.
My father was a military man, so lahat kami, I was born in Cotabato, and then my sister was born in Holosulu, Simon was born in Davao, and then si Ben was Lanao, and then my other brother Felix, Erwin was born in Tacloban, si Rafi I think was born in Cagayan de Oro. So lahat kami, every time na-assign ng father ko kung saan maabutan ng mother ko, doon siya manganganak. Kasi sa totoo lang, yung father, di ba, the glamour of the uniform, medyo ang daming girls sumahabol sa kanya, sa father ko. So, kailangan sumama kami, otherwise, makakaroon na naman ng second wife. As a middle child, they always say that you're neither here nor there. Hindi ka napapansin. The priority was always the eldest and the youngest. Siyempre, yung middle child, you have to do your best para makilala ka kung mapansin ka. So pag may bisita yung parents ko, yung military man, because my father was a military man, so tinatawag agad yung sister ko, yung eldest, you play the piano for our guests, yung mga general. So yung sister ko always andun agad, and then Simon was singing. Siyempre ako sumisilip-silip ako. Yung mother ko nakalit sa akin pasok sa loob ng bago maglabas. So, ako naman, sabi ko, hindi ako magpa-piano kasi magiging pareho kami. So, I asked my mom, pwede ba ako mag-ballet? Sabi nanay ko, marunong ka ba? So, hindi na naman ako binigyan ng priority. Yes, it was, but my sister was really very, obvious na. Siya yung favorite. Made me feel bad na parang, bakit hindi ako napapansin? So I said to myself, someday somehow in the future, mapapansin mo rin ako.
At an early age, she already knew that she was meant to do big things. How? Because a gypsy told her so.
When I was 4th year high school in Zamboanga, there was this gypsy na sabi nila, he's good fortune, palm reader. Sabi niya, kami I'd like to look at your palm. Sabi niya, tinignan niya, sabi niya, oh, you are going to travel. And then you will be famous.
There was nothing on young Wanda's mind but the idea that she needed to prove herself and her worth. She joined a beauty pageant and dropped out of college.
And then when I was small, my dad, I remember I was, I think, 5 years old, 6 years old. My dad will always say, kasi dalawa kaming girl paglaki mo, ikaw Wanda, anong gusto mo? Anong gusto mo? Sabi ko, Miss Philippines. I would always say, I want to be Miss Philippines. Ganon yun yung aking Miss Philippines. So, medyo nakastick na sa mind ko yun. Pagdating ng third year, graduating na ako sana, nag-drop out ako, sabi ko, ay, John, binibining Pilipinas. And then said ko, siguro pag nanalo ko, I'll be famous. Eh, hindi ako nanalo. Sabi ko, ay, wala. After the contest, there were some people who asked us, Ma'am, may vacancy po ang flight stewardess as flight attendant, Filipinas Orient. Wala naman ako distinction sa akin, PAL, whatever that. So, merong Filipinas Orient Airways. So, I went and applied. And naswerte naman nakuha ako. Then doon, nag-work ako for only a year.
To Wanda, becoming a flight attendant was a dream come true.
So, there were 2,000 applicants. From 2,000, we were trained down to 50. Ganun ka to, bigat. And then the next day, we came back. Naging 20, then to 6. I was part of the 6. We were the one who trained the ANU Guinea girls. Kasi, di ba, bago pa lang yung ANU Guinea Airlines. So, kami yung nag-train. We were trained by Qantas, and then kami yung nag-train sa ANU Guinea. I enjoyed it. It was the best years of my life because you travel a lot, you meet lot of people, you see places, talagang maganda. Pero yung napansin ko, when I was a flight attendant, sabi ko, kasi pag naka-uniform ka, naglalakad ka nga, everybody looks at you, oy, sila flight attendant. Pero napansin ko, pag hindi na kami naka-uniform at naglalakad kami, hindi walang napapansin sa amin.
Just like most young girls, Wanda fell in love. At the age of 25, she decided to marry the love of her life. His name was Bobby.
I was even surprised because pag lumilipad ako, pagdating ko sa Manila, hindi ako nag-inform sa kanya na lilipad ako, darating ako. Magulat na ako, "Hay! Andito ito sa... Ay, dyan na naman ito, nakasuno, andun sa... Ano to, paglabas namin, bakit andito ito?" Tapos later I'd find out, nag-check pala siya, sino ang pag lumilipad yung Guinea sa Philippines, sino ang flight attendant? Eh before, ngayon kasi bawal na, before kasi nasabi na, Miss Tulfo, so alam na niya. So nagtatanong na siya ahead of time. Kaya alam niya yung schedule ko, na hate ko because syempre I wanted time with my friends. Hindi, nakatutok na siya. And, kasi my father was a military man, so he was always out. So it was my mother na nag-discipline sa amin. Parang disciplinarian yung mother ko. So with my children, ganun na nangyari. Ako yung nag-disciplinarian. Yung husband ko is more lenient kasi lumaki sila na yung parents sila hindi strict. So ako, because lumaki ako na parents ko very strict, ako yung disciplinarian. Kaya yung mga anak ko takot na takot sa akin as compared sa husband ko.
And before Wanda was secretary of the Philippine Department of Tourism, she was first the secretary of her husband.
When we got married, sabi ko, oh, ganito pala ang buhay ng may asawa. Siyempre, confined ka na sa bahay, walang ginagawa. So, ito, my husband, gusto ko mag-work. Sabi niya, you can work at our office kasi meron silang company. So, I work as a secretary. Ako yung tigsagot ng telepono, ako tigtimpla ng coffee. Sabi ko, I'm not used to this kind of work. I wanted to be a lawyer because yung mga friends ko were all lawyers. Nag-apply na ako to study, no? But then, my father died. So, yung enrollment and everything, siyempre, it was the first time na yung when we were all shocked when my father died kasi sudden yung pagkapatay niya, we learned that he was sick of cancer and then we were only given parang 2 months, he was only given 2 to 3 months to live. So, nawala yung aking dream to become to be a lawyer. So, my second time, nag-attempt na naman ako. Sabi ko, siguro, time pa din lang ako. Kasi nga, the lawyers yung in-law ko na naman ako ng law sa Ateneo, the Davao University. Nung mag-i-enroll ako, I found out na I was pregnant. So wala na naman. So sabi ko, perhaps hindi para sa akin na maging lawyer.
Eventually, Wanda poured her passion into the tourism industry.
Because I was used to flying and I wanted to travel. I thought that pag travel agency ka, you will have the opportunity to travel. Anytime, akala ko libre yung ticket. Yung ganun yung notion. I didn't know na kailangan talaga you have to work hard. Dapat makakota ka, marami kang sales para makita ka ng airline, makonsider ka ng to be asked to join a familiarization trip. So that 4 years talaga, parang walang araw ay aking expenses na joining travel fairs. Yung nati-challenge ako na kaya ko ito because I always think that when somebody is down, there's no way but to go up. Davao was really down. I said, someday somehow makikilala din ang Davao. One day, nilapitan ko yung sabi ko, Mayor, tulungan mo naman kami, ibenta ang Davao. We would like to bid. Parang ganun, gusto namin mag-bid sa isang lugar na ang Davao ang ipopromote namin ang Davao. Sabi niya, you know, Wanda, for as long as magulo ang Davao, walang turistang pupunta. So yun ang pagsabi niya yan, medyo na, of course, na-discourage ako. But then I also thought that tama naman di ba? Pag magulo ang Davao, paano pupunta ang turista?
Now, the president of a national organization, Wanda worked even harder. But the the challenges seemed tougher.
Ang number one was PTAA and PhilToa. Sila yung dalawang kilalang organization. And NITAS was never considered. We were probably number 3. So I told that members, every time I would talk, I want NITAS to be at par with this association, with PTAA and PhilToa, which I was able to do it. Ako yung gumawa ng NITAS Travel and Trade Show na hindi nagawa ng NITAS. So it was during my term that we had this NITAS Travel and Trade Show. Na up to now, they're already doing it. So I was solicited for this NITAS Travel and Trade Show. Pagdating ko doon, iba yung kumausap na sa amin, oh, the COO is out of town, or ewan ko, had a meeting. So nagkarap sa amin was these 2 girls, and they said, you know, we just refer you to our accountant. Yung accountant lang namin ang kausapin ninyo because pag mga ganun solicitation. Kaya that's why ngayon, whenever there are small organizations na gusto akong imbitahin, I really go because I would always see to it that I go to these small events to help them. Parang ayaw ko maranasan nila yung naranasan ko.
Everything changed the night she got a call from the newly elected President Rodrigo Duterte. But intrigue started even before she could hold office.
The worst thing was that I got the position because I'm a Tulfo and because of my brothers. Masakit yun because they didn't know that I've been in this business for 20 years. Kaya when I first came over as Secretary of Tourism, it took me only a few months before I realized the work. Because first few months, learning process. Later on, after 4 months, I realized, ito yung trabaho ko when I was a travel agent. Selling the country, selling the destination, and that's what I'm doing now. Kaya ang balik sa akin ngayon magtrabaho because ito yung trabaho ko eh. Sabi ko, ang dali lang pala because I came from this sector.
The once young flight stewardess is now at the helm of the tourism industry of the Philippines.
No, I've only limited time. This is only up to 2022. Marami ako nakitang kailangan ayusin. Unang-una, ang daming mahihirap, especially sa provinces. May potential ang destination, but yet walang infrastructure, walang masyado. Hindi napapansin, hindi nabibigyan pansin. These are the places that I would like to help you because at the end of the day, when I face my Creator, God will ask me, what have you done? What were on earth? And I would say, Lord, I have helped these people. Because everything you leave behind, the riches, the fame, the power, these are all temporary.
Her name is Wanda Tulfo Teo, and she is living her life the way she wants to be remembered.
If you look at it, hindi ko hinamon ito. It was given to me. When I stepped down, I would be considered as the best Secretary of Tourism ever because I have helped so many people. I have helped uplift the lives of the poor people in the community.
Looking back, I can honestly say that I did not regret any of the hardship I encountered because they serve as the building blocks that brought me to where I am today. Today, as the country's tourism chief, I'm still in the business of breaking barriers, leading the tourism industry, the country's third biggest contributor to the economy's GDP is certainly no small feat. But today, I stand before you not as Wanda Tulfo Teo, the Secretary of Tourism. Today, I am the once insecure middle child who worked hard so her parents would notice her potentials. And before I step down from this podium, allow me to share with you the final video that will prove that all my efforts had been worth it.
Si Wanda pa ang pinipilit ko magmadre. Sabi, mami, wala akong vocation maging madre. Kasi alam ko, quiet man siya, tahimik. Akala ko, pwede magmadre. 10 anak ko, pero 3 babae. Siyang pinakamahal ko. Sana hindi mo naman anak ko ng lalaki yan. Kaya kamagalit.
The middle child in me was so happy to finally hear my mom say that she's proud of me and that I am her favorite. Although that is what she would always tell whenever somebody would ask her, Ginawa ito during my birthday eh. Alam mo naman yung mom ko, pag tinanong mo, sino yung, pag nakaharap si Erwin, sasabihin niya, oh, si Erwin ang favorite ko. Pag nakaharap si Mon, oh, sabi niya si Mon ang favorite ko. So kung sino nakaharap, sino kausap niya, yun ang favorite. Eh siguro kasi binibidyo siya, sinabi niya, oh, si Wanda ang favorite ko. Now I know there will come a point in our lives we would feel the frustrations of a middle child, become the bored housewife, or experience the exasperation of being a frustrated lawyer or whatever we wanted to be. My unsolicited advice, start by simply being your true self, neither how society perceives you, nor what imposes us to be, because we are who we are, women. That alone makes us special. Thank you and good afternoon.